everyone. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I am here to do an intuitive card reading to see what insights, messages, and guidance the universe wants to share with us, to see what energies we're navigating, especially for those who are feeling a little bit stuck, unsure of which way to go, if they should, ease up on the brakes, put pedal to the metal with the accelerator, to rest, to take action, to process, to go for it, to maybe go pull back and be silent, or to charge ahead and speak up. Like, there's a little back and forth and turbulence and all that right now in today's society. So let's take a look at the cards and see what the universe wants us to know. Okay. We have open up to change, new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if we can't be open to change, if we can't be flexible and open-minded, open-hearted, if we can't go with the flow, it's gonna be a really rough go for us. Things are gonna change rapidly. We're seeing, what used to work, people that used to be, seen as like powerful figures, celebrities and all that, people that are like to be admired, crumbling, and things are coming to light, and like things are going to change rapidly. And if we can't make friends with change, if we can't be okay with change and accept it, it's going to be a very, very bumpy road. We're going to have a really rough time. This sea is choppy. Like, there'll be times where it'll be smooth sailing, but if we can go with the changes instead of fighting them, it's going to be a whole lot easier. That's like trying to paddle upstream when we could just go downstream with the flow. Or, trying to sail into the wind versus using the wind to propel us forward. So if we can open up to change, it's going to be a lot easier. This could be change of, okay, well, I may need a new position. Maybe it's a promotion. Maybe it's a whole new career entirely, a whole new workplace. Like maybe you're working from home. Maybe you're starting an online thing. Like, it could be, in terms of your relationships with other people. It could be like you thought this person was in your corner. They have your back. You were going to go to the distance with them, whether that's friendship, coworker, business partner, romantic relationship, family, whatever. And it comes out, oh, you don't have my best interests in heart, and you were manipulating me and using me for your own benefit. Or someone you thought, maybe was just kind of neutral about, or didn't have the best, favorability for them. You can find out that they're actually the one that's had your back, the one that's been rooting for you, the one that's been helping you behind the scenes this whole time. And so, like, things are going to change, and you need to be open to it instead of fighting it, because the universe is going to show us the truth. Everyone's true colors are going to come out, whether that's, a group, a system, a society, like society as a whole, individual people in your personal lives. Like, it's all coming out. Like, people have been trying to, submerge the truth in the waters and the murky depths, and it's bobbing to the surface. It's like a cork. You can pull it down for a little bit, but it's gonna bop right up to the surface again. So, you gotta be open to change, because things are definitely changing rapidly. So much so. Okay. First quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Yeah. Amongst the change, find your kindness, find your empathy, find your compassion, find your love and respect and support, because we're all going to need it. And this means that you are being your kindest self with yourself personally. You're not beating yourself up. You're being gentle with yourself as you try to navigate this, and things come to light that you didn't know. And it's just like, oh, I thought I knew these people. I thought that we were cool. And it's like, apparently not. So, when stuff like that happens, don't beat yourself up. You didn't know then that what you know now. But now that you know, be kind to yourself. Don't keep putting yourself in the same kind of situation. You know better so you can do better. And, also be your kindest self with other people, because so many people are getting worked up and riled up, and just the slightest little, like a little breeze is going to ruffle their feathers and they're going to explode, because like so many people are having these emotional explosions. And like, so these people, if they're like my family, they will say the words and like, oh yeah, I totally believe this, but their actions won't match up. Like my mom the other day, she was going on about how someone made this analogy. It's like, oh yeah, the goldfish has the shortest memory, and so that's how you should live life, like in terms of mishaps, mistakes, slip ups, failures. It's just like, be sad for it, process it in this moment, but then moving forward, forget about it. Act like it didn't happen and move forward. Don't let it keep holding you back and like weighing on you and be like, boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I did this, it didn't work out the way I wanted, way. I was like, don't do that. Be like the goldfish, forget, move on. And she's like, yeah, that's the way to live. Don't complain about things all the time. And I'm just like looking at her, I'm like, oh, is that how you live? And she's like, it's a great way to live. And my dad just looked at her and he's like, you don't live that way. You just complain. You fixate on things. And she's like, I never said I was good at it. I just said it was a good way to live. And like turned into a whole fight. And so it's like, be your kindest self, which means, give some people grace when they're having those high emotions. That doesn't mean you give them a free pass, mind you. But acknowledge just like, okay, we're all human. We're having our human experience. We're having these emotions. When we're highly emotional, we're not going to make the best choices usually. And so, give some grace. Don't, go tit for tat, match their highly emotional energy and yell at them back. That's not showing up as your kindest self. Granted, if you do slip up into that, be kind with yourself too, because we're all human. But also, your kindest self might mean that you need to dish out some tough love and some potentially unsavory truths if people aren't wanting to hear. It's like, you need to call things out. You need to speak up. You can't, let people walk all over you and treat you horribly. You need to have those healthy boundaries and be like, hey, you're doing this. It's not okay. You're disrespecting me. You're mistreating me. You're being really nasty and mean. That's not okay. And, have those healthy boundaries. And that's the thing. A lot of people would say being kind basically boils down to enabling. It's like, well, they didn't know any better, and they're going through a really tough time, and you shouldn't cause trouble or cause drama or ruin things by calling them out. Don't do that. Let's go, just be peaceful. And it's like, yes, be peaceful. You don't go out like in vicious aggro mode and try to go for the kill. Like, don't do that. But like, it's not kind to anyone to let them think it's acceptable to mistreat others, to be disrespectful, to be aggressive and nasty and gaslighting and valid. Like, no. And so maybe the kindest version of yourself means you have to walk away from people, means you have to go silent, means you have to create distance, because they're just going to keep doing the same things over and over and over again. And yeah, you should speak up. You should speak the truth. You shouldn't let people walk all over you. But if they're just proving time and time again that they are unwilling to listen, you've planted the seed. You spoke the truth. They're not willing to listen. They're just going to keep doing the same pattern of cycles. Okay, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So you got to make your choices accordingly. Make informed decisions. Don't, let the past dictate your future and your present, but also be aware, see the signs the universe is giving you, the red flags, the green flags, the true colors. Take that all in and make your decisions accordingly from a kind and loving, respectful place for yourself and everyone involved, because, oh boy. Yeah. First quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your own good luck. That's the thing. The universe is blessing you. It is giving you all this good luck, even if it doesn't seem like it. Like if you're seeing all these true colors and all this hurt is coming out because they're being nasty to you and disrespectful and aggressive and all these things, and they're being so hurtful. yeah, it sucks and it's painful and it's unpleasant, but in a way that is truly good fortune, good luck, because you no longer are being deceived. They're not pulling the wool over your eyes. You see the truth for what it is, and you can make healthier choices for your well being and peace of mind, for your happiness. You can make those decisions. Because, like, for instance, what happened with me in that toxic group and the narcissist. Spent like a year with them, thought we were buddies, thought we were all on the same page, we're all caring and all that. Turns out no. Turns out very much no. And it was very painful and all that, but in the end, I'm glad that I'm not giving them the energy and love and care when they're not willing to give anything back, when they're just being energy vampires and they're just sucking me dry for all this energy, and they're wanting me to be an energetic supply rather than an actual human to treat with love, kindness, and respect and just common decency. And it's like what happened with my friend. She, bless her heart, like, she was looking for the good in people and thought that she could believe this person, and he deceived her, he duped her, he convinced her to marry him, and then he just got so much worse, and it turned into this whole mess, and she was getting tricked by the pretty words and, acting on good behavior for a little bit, and then the true colors came out, and she's like, I knew I shouldn't have gone down this road, I felt it, and that's what I'm saying, like, she's been dealing with this whole messy breakup and divorce, and it's been really harsh and brutal, and so I was like, yeah, it sucks, but when you see their true colors, it's like, it's the universe helping you get to the nudge to go to freedom, to go to healthier, happier outcomes and relationships. And, sometimes it's good luck in the form of recognizing the beautiful souls that have been around you all the time that you may not have noticed, the ones that are truly in your corner, that are wishing you the best, that are supporting you and encouraging you. And, they were doing all this behind the scenes and they weren't trying to get credit, and they weren't trying to make it about them. They were just wanting you to be happy and successful and to thrive. So yeah, just know that the universe is here blessing you. It is in your corner. It is showing you what you need to see. It's helping you get everything you need to make the best decisions you can at this time. Don't think that you're unlucky. Like, the things that you put your time, energy, and attention to will grow. It will build momentum. You'll get more of that back in your life. So believe in the good luck and the kindness and openness and positive change and transformation, because then you'll get more of that into your life. If you're thinking, oh, this is such bad luck, all these horrible things are happening, that's what you're putting your time, energy, and attention into, and that's going to grow. There's going to build momentum and get more of it in your life. So what is it that you want? Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the flags and the true colors. The universe is sending you signs. Look for the signs. Pay attention. Expect an answer. That's the thing. The universe, the divine, is answering your questions, your prayers. It is giving you all the insight, guidance, messages you need. It's just, are you having the eyes to see and the ears to hear? Are you open to it? Are you receptive? Are you allowing it in? Or are you denying it? Are you burying your head in the sand and be like, no, this is, they actually mean well, as they're like, doing all this covert manipulation nonsense. It's like, they are a good person, and I'm sure they mean well. And it's like, listen, there are people who have bad days that don't mean to hurt us, that, say things in the heat of the moment and when their emotions are all riled up that they don't really mean and all that. But if it is a pattern and a cycle, it's not a mistake. It's a choice. They are choosing it again and again and again. And also, keep in mind how they treat other people. Look at how they treat other people, because the odds are that's how they'll treat you. Maybe they'll be on their best behavior in the start. They want, but if they're being nasty to other people, if they're talking behind people's backs and saying all these horrible things and doing smear campaigns to you about them, how do you think they're potentially talking about you to other people? Look for the signs. The universe will not lead you astray. It will give you the information you seek, but you got to be open to it. You got to be willing to let it in. Yes, sometimes we don't like the messages and the signs that are coming in. Just like, no, I had all this expectations and hopes, and this is how I want it to be. No. And like, when it was coming out about that toxic group and the narcissist, it hurt a lot because I thought we were such a good group together. I thought we were going to go the distance. We were going to be supportive and kind and caring and loving to one another. But that wasn't the case. And I could have buried my head in the sand and kept pretending, but it's like, it would have killed me from the inside. Like, I would have been destroyed. Like, once I got free, I felt so much lighter and happier and freer. I didn't realize that when I was in the thick of it. So, look for the signs. Pay attention. The universe is answering you. I promise. I promise it is. It has not forsaken you. Be a beacon. Be an inspiration. Light the way for others. That's the thing. A lot of people, and I don't mean this in a mean way or I am superior way, but a lot of people are very unconscious. They're at a point in their journey where they're not picking up on things, where they're coming from a very unconscious place. They're very wrapped up in the ego, their emotions. They're lashing out, being very reactive instead of, being mindful and aware and making intentional, purposeful decisions. And so you just being yourself, being aware, being open, being flexible, tapping into peace and love and kindness and respect, you can be a beacon of inspiration. You can light the way for people and show them that there's other ways. Sometimes people genuinely don't realize there are other ways to be. They just grew up in, a family and a city and a school, whatever it is. The groups of people they've been around, they've all been, from those very unconscious places where they're coming from a shallow perspective, and they're always in external validation and going after popularity and, playing a role and not being true and, coming for that's just the way life is. Sometimes they don't know. So be a beacon, inspire other people, light the way. You have such a warmth to you, such a brilliant light. Don't be afraid to let it shine, to let others bask in your glow, because you can make a profound difference for other people. But that doesn't mean, you're obligated to if they're mistreating you. You want to be kind and loving and respectful to yourself. You have your limits because you're human too. Don't let other people sap you dry. That's the thing. That's what I realized with that toxic group and the narcissist. They wanted to bask in my glow, but they wanted to suck me dry. And that's not healthy. It's not. So you got to do what's good for you as well, As much as you love other people, you got to do what's best for you. Yeah. It's all about that perspective. The signs are coming. You're getting the answers. You're opening up to change. You're realizing you are lucky. You have good fortune on your side, that you can be kind, that you can light the way. And it's all getting clear. It's all clearing up for you. But, yeah. Have patience with the turtle because it's a process. Sometimes it will happen quickly. Sometimes it will happen slowly and gradually. Sometimes the change you'll blink and it'll be here. Sometimes it's a very gradual change, like when a seed has been planted, it takes time to grow. So don't rush the process. Know that it's all working out for you. The universe is working everything out in your favor. It uses everything for your benefit. Nothing goes to waste. But it is going to work out for you. It's a little bit messy at times, or a lot messy at times, and then other times it just goes very smoothly. As if magic, the crow. The universe is working its magic, its blessings, its good luck in your favor. So look for the signs. It's here for you. It's guiding the way. It's nurturing you. It's protecting you. Yeah. Yep. Time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before, yeah. You are gaining the perspective to do things differently, to come from a more kind, loving, and respectful place. Not that you weren't kind and respectful and loving before, but it feels like you are tapping into this deeper, more unconditional, like divine love. And you are getting more aware of like, okay, I don't have to be like, oh, that's just the way life is. People mistreat other people. I don't have to just, suck it up and take it. It's like, I can choose who I'm around. I can choose who gets my energy and who gets access to me. I can connect genuinely and deeply with other souls that are going to reciprocate this kindness, love, and affection and respect and support. Like, there are people out there who are willing to give it back to me. I don't have to constantly be giving to other people, pouring out of my cup to the point where I'm dry. Yeah. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. That's the thing. These messages, these signs, like it's all coming in. The universe is giving you the perspective, the insight, the knowledge you need, the wisdom, the courage. It's giving you everything you need to navigate this path. It wants you to walk your own journey. It doesn't want you to be like everyone else. It is essential to stay on your own path. Your path will not look like everyone else's. It's not going to look identical. It's not going to be the same. And that's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Be true to yourself. It wants you to walk your own path. It wants you to be authentic. It wants you to be genuine. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Yeah. You have more options than you realize. There are so many options and opportunities. It sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them, and you can. And you can love them from a distance. You don't have to, love them up close and be near them if they're going to be nasty to you. But you have a lot of options. It's going to work out in your favor. Okay, we have enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Yeah, that's what the universe is saying. Like, celebrate you. Shine your light. Be a beacon. Inspire others. Embrace the magic. Be kind. Open up to change. Believe in your good luck. Just be your authentic, genuine, loving self. Do you know what you've created? No, besides an intergalactically known saunter named after you, inspiration in the eyes who have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on the sachet before someone gets hurt. Not bad, kiddo, not bad at all. Yeah, that's the thing. You are doing way more than you realize just by being yourself. Just by being yourself. And yeah, it can be easier said than done sometimes. But it's going to be okay. We're going through a shift. Take a look at your life and see which areas need to be shifted to bring you more joy. Take time to reassess your priorities and to create a plan for yourself. That's the thing. It is a time of reassessment. It is a time of prioritizing your peace of mind and well-being and who gets access to you, who and what gets your energy. You get to choose. Because it's all for your expansion. Trust in your abilities and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion. You're going to be growing so much now. And that's part of the reasons why you can be so unsure and how things are changing so rapidly. It's because this is like nothing you've been through before. This is a whole new period of transformation and growth. And it's like going from, first grade to second grade. You mastered first grade. You knew how to handle it. But once you go into the next grade level, you're going to be experiencing all this newness. And you'll have to learn. You'll have to grow. You can't just rely purely on what you knew before. Yes, what you learned before helped you. It has reached you. Helped you get to the point where you can take on these new challenges, these new lessons, these new experiences. The universe has been helping build you up so you can be prepared and ready for this. But you can't hold back due to fear. Take a step. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. That's the thing. The universe wants you to keep growing. It wants you to keep just going and go for it, and not to hold back scared and worried about what could happen. It's like, no, we got you. We've been preparing you all this time. We're giving you all the signs. We're sending you all the messages. Walk your journey. Listen to your heart. Stay true to your soul. You've got this. This is a period of renewal. You are experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. That's the thing. There is so much growth. There's so much transformation, so much expansion, so much blessing, so much new coming in. You got this. Truly. Yeah. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. That's the thing. It may be slow. It may take time, but you're getting there. It's gonna be okay. The turtle energy is with you, but slow and steady wins the race. So don't be afraid. You're stepping into a new experience, and that's not bad. You're getting all the support you need. The universe has you. It's gonna be okay. You're on this journey. You're in the carriage, a journey either physical or mental, but you're doing it differently this time. You're doing it differently. And yeah, you might need a bit of assistance, need of help, assistance, and guidance, but the universe is guiding you. It's encouraging you to see with your heart. It's giving you the messages and the signs that you need. It's okay. And yeah, Pale, time to get out of situation. The old ways aren't going to serve you anymore. These old relationships that have toxic dynamics that are holding you back, that are harming you, it's time to let it go. Walk your own journey. Walk your own path. It's not going to look like everyone else's, and that's okay. Because in the end, you're going to get recognition and reward for merit. You're going to be able to reap the benefits. You have been investing so much in the inner work. You've been developing yourself. You've been learning, growing, healing, and improving. You've been sowing all these seeds, all this new. You've been trying your best to do your best. You're living in the best way of integrity that you can. You're showing up every day, and you're trying. Maybe it's not always perfect, but you're trying. You're putting in the effort, and you're going to reap the reward for that. You reap what you sow. You've sown so much. You've sown kindness. You've sown hope. You've sown inspiration. You've sown respect and love and good luck and, all these things. You're trusting the magic. You are looking for, the insight and the clarity, getting the bigger perspective, and it's going to bless you. You're going to have a bountiful harvest. The universe is here saying, here, reap your rewards. You reap what you sow. The energy you put out in the world comes back to you, and you're going to be rewarded for it. So get excited. Go for it. Take that step. But yeah, the process can be messy. It can take time, like when you plant seeds, they don't grow instantaneously, but stay true to yourself. Trust the process. Trust the universe. It is lighting the way for you so you can light the way for others. It's going to use you like a wayfinder. Like you're going to show the way for other people. And so don't be afraid. Trust yourself. Be true to yourself. Be kind, loving, and respectful to yourself and others. And it's going to open up a world of change in ways that you've never thought possible. It is going to bless you profusely. So I'm wishing you all a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.